Hello, my name is Spencer Michaels, and I'm alongside my colleagues Andrew Kazera, Tucker Evans, and Andrew Brua. We are speaking to you all today to inform you about high school standardized testing. We are going to talk about what standardized testing is, how it affects students, how it affects college admission for high school students, and what are some alternatives. To start, I'm going to hand it over to Andrew, who is going to give you all some background information of standardized testing.
So what is a standardized test? A standardized test is a form of testing with a set of the same standard questions. These tests are used to allow an observer like an employer, a school board, or a college admissions worker to see the pool of test taker scores. With this data, they can use the group data to make an estimate on the amount of knowledge a group has in a specific subject. Another important part of these tests is the observer's ability to make an inference on the test taker's knowledge compared to the rest of the group based on the individual score versus the score compared to the mean test scores. And now what is the purpose of a test or of a standardized test? There are two types of standardized tests, and each has a specific purpose. There's the aptitude test and the achievement test. The aptitude test predicts how well a student will do in a certain education setting like college. Therefore, it is based on the individual's test score. And some examples of this test are the SAT and the ACT. The other type of standardized test is the achievement test. These tests are based on the testing of the effectiveness of a school, and these are based on an organization's ability to teach. Some of these tests include the California Achievement Test and the Iowa Test of Basic Skills. Now I'm going to give it to Spencer, and he's going to talk about some interesting statistics.
Yeah, so here are some interesting statistics gathered recently by the Washington Post. High school students on average take 8 standardized tests per school year. Whether this is the SAT or ACT, this is a lot of time for students to spend testing. In fact, high school students spend 21 hours per grade in high school taking standardized tests, which is a substantial amount of time. Tucker is next to talk about the backgrounds of test scores.
Yeah, a student's background can definitely impact their test scores. If they live in a low-income area with an underfunded school, then it's likely their average scores won't be as high as the national average. It can be a number of reasons, ranging from the school system not providing the necessary materials to succeed, or even random events getting in the way. In fact, studies taken on Israel's Beirut exam, which is similar to America's SAT, proves this. This study found that even a slight increase in air pollution reduced future earnings by 2% based on the scores after the test. Another study detailed by the Washington Post found that neighborhood violence is hurting test scores, specifically in minority neighborhoods. How can it be fair to have these students take the same exam as others across the country when they have very little compared to the top in the nation? Unfortunately, standardized testing doesn't and will likely never take backgrounds into account and expect everyone to succeed with what they are given. So how can this possibly change? Andrew?
All right, removing standardized test scores from college admissions could have some interesting effects on how many and what kinds of students are admitted into different colleges. Hampshire College recently removed standardized test scores as part of their college admissions and had many positive outcomes from it. According to an article written by the president of Hampshire College, Jonathan Lash, removing standardized test scores lowered the amount of applications but greatly increased the quality of applications. The college's application is more essay-oriented and focuses on getting to know the student as a person and their interests rather than just a number score. Alongside these benefits, the college's student diversity raised by 31%. Removing standardized testing from college apps could lead to beneficial effects within the college admissions and students' futures. Thank you and have a great day.